Today we are making this circular wooden structure. In this series we will going to make 5 round shaped structure with their appropriate crafting items and farming idea. So these 5 round shaped base is going to be in different location and different stages of the journey. In Bronze Age we are going to do it in Medows and it is going to be Odin. Iron Age we are going to build it in mountains because swamp I don't like, and in plains we are going to use dark wood and stone. So in plains it will going to be slightly mix and match. In Mistland we are going to use black marble and wood, and Ashland, Grustin and ashwood. The first building of this series is this wooden structure built upon ancient stone circle in the Medows. This particular structure only use normal wood, gore wood and fine wood found in meadows and black forest. No other material is used for this building. Although I really wish for the iron beam support, though the whole building process, but I had to make it for the Bronze Age build, so no iron beam. This structure also partially supported by the ancient stone circle, so it is not that much problematic. Now we go to the building process of the structure. So when we start, we picked up this particular space. This is an ancient stone structure. So you can put a workbench and then it will automatically show you the radius of the workbench. So that's a rough guideline. You can just follow it and you can create a very accurate circle. So it is really necessary to do that before you start doing your job, so you can just easily track your progress. And here I am actually using a normal calculation. So I am putting same length, same number of length of beam actually, to put it horizontally like that. One side is slightly bigger than the other side. So as you can see here, the shape is like that. Now we're going to cover it up. Now I think because the two lengths are same, I can just make this particular angle and I can just create a shape out of it. It is quite easy to do that. You can pause the video and count the beam. It is not that mandatory because you can create a huge circle with this kind of method, so you don't have to worry about it. So there's the basic structure. It is not perfectly round, but it is almost round, and I created it slightly smaller because when I start doing the upper portion of the building, it is going to help me. Those stone structure actually help me for used as a support. So that's the reason I slightly didn't use it fully. Now we're going to cover it up with this wooden floor. It will be easy, so I'm going to skip that. Now the structure is ready, almost ready. Now we're going to put the side wall. And the side wall is quite easy because you already had a foundation, so you just have to follow through that foundation. What I'm doing right now, you don't have to do it. It is not mandatory because most of the structure actually connected to the bottom of the land, so you don't have to worry about the structure integrity. So you can just place it like that, no need to worry. But there is a lot of wall is going to be all around, and there is going to be 2 layer of the wooden wall. So let's also skip that part, and I'm not going to just tell you what to do. You can just follow through. And there is some gap I'm left intentionally, because I'm going to use those for the doors and all that. So I put those place open, and there are going to be some modification of the terrain, and it's going to be some road here and there. So it's going to be something. The final one. So that's it. Now we're going to close it up, and we're going to use the stair to climb up the second floor, or first floor actually. It is not tricky, but you just keep in mind to just follow the wall, so it is not that problematic. And I am actually using these 2-meter beam to just make an outline here. It's going to be easy to work with, so that's one of the reason, and it's going to look slightly better. Now this door portion going to be hassle for us later on, because the structural stability is going to lose on those areas, so that's a problem. Now this is the inner part of the building, but I don't think that we're not going to do that right now, because we are going to just skip that part and keep it open. So don't forget, if you wish to make a first floor, and if you wish to do it like your crafting area, or either your bed or anything like that, you have to just close it out, because otherwise you are not going to get the shelter buff. So that's actually a problem, and you have to close it up really cleverly to get the shelter buff. And now we're going to cover it up with these floor tile. This kind of structure actually quite easy to do, because normally you can just place these wall like that, and it's not going to hamper any of your progress, or any of your not going to rise any problem. So you can just do that like that. You just cover it up. So as you can see, there is some gaps here and there, and now we're going to just rotate it up and just cover it up. It is that easy. Now for this particular place, we're not going to do it like that. We have to just put the stair like here, and then we have to just cover it up like that. Not quite right actually. So as you can see, it is quite easy to do. Similar from here, you just have to just snap it with the stair, just cover the small gaps here and there. There's the walkway or the stair actually. So that's the first the ground floor completed, and now we're going to extend the part because we're going to use the stone structure to get some support for the first floor. So just put it like that. It is easy. Normally I skip a lot of part, but because a lot of people actually ask for the total video, almost total video, because total video going to be huge, but almost total video. So I'm going to provide maximum of the structure procedure or the building procedure. So right now you can just snap it up if you just put it like that, the snapping top, and just click it like that. So it's actually, it doesn't provide that much support, but it actually looks quite good, and for that particular reason I'm actually using it. Wooden structure is one of the most effective structure because it doesn't need a lot of support. Almost these small floor tiles actually stay quite steadily after a certain length. So now I'm going to place another piece here. So this is going to be extended part, and just cover it up totally. And as you can see here, this extended part is extruded, get touched with the stone, so it's actually provides some really good support. So those area I don't have to worry about the structural strength or anything like that, but other area I have to worry because I cannot, and I cannot use iron beam here because it is just a bronze age structure. So I have to worry about that. It is far more easy to build a one layer structure, single layer structure, but I like to do it rather big than small, so I make a slightly bigger structure. So this is the procedure. You just place these one by one floor like that, and you can just cover it up. So it is not a big problematic process. So after that, we erect some structure here. The inside of the structures are the core root pole. Outside is normal wood. So the core wood actually provides much more durability. So I'm using that from inside, and outside it doesn't need that much support. So I'm just using as a base, and now repairing my hammer because a lot of work is done right now. So this structure is also very easy. You can just pause the video and calculate the structure. It is quite easy, and you can just modify the structure by making it big or small. This top part of the building, you can just make it small or big. It's not going to affect anything. So this is the top structure. It looks like this, and now we're going to place it like that. It's going to be a rough style. So as you can see it here, it actually looks like a hexagonal roof. You have to carefully manage it. As you can see here, it looks quite okay, although it is very hectic build, but the roof actually works quite nicely because this hexagonal shape. Now we're going to extend this part even more, not that much, but slightly bigger. The problem is here is it doesn't have any proper support, and that's one of the reason I have to just erect some pole here, because there's gap. I already told you it's a problematic process to build it like that, and we have to just cover it up like that. So here it is, and now the structure is completed, and we can just cover the rest of the roof by placing these 26-degree angle roof, or you can use 45 degrees, but it doesn't need to be fancy or something like that, because it is almost a no roof structure. Means roof is not that important here, the shape is important, so it is almost like a flattened roof. Some aesthetic and some design here and there to make it looks cooler. And now we make small part of the roof. It is actually very easy, fairly inconvenient, and as you can see here, this is a part of the roof. You can just snap it out like that. Map it. So it doesn't looks good, but it actually works quite well because of the shape of the structure. It's actually there is smaller roof here and there, and we're going to decorate it slightly. It is done. Now what we need is just extend that roof and extend slightly, not that much. These 2 floors, so we have to put 2 roof part. The process is very tedious, so you have to just take it slow and just continue the process, but it's actually hideous amount of job to build this kind of stone, this kind of wooden structure, because a lot of placement is needed here and there, and I'm doing it in a rather smaller amount of time, so that's the problem. So it's actually shielded quite well. Now we're going to place some structure here. It is mandatory, it is not mandatory, you can do it as you see fit, and there is some decoration here and there, as you can see here. This 45-degree angle, we are going to cover it up, so it's going to form a triangle shape. So because the structure is similar and similar spaces, so it actually looks quite good all around these angled groove. And now we're going to place these wooden beam. These are like minute structural details, and I normally don't do any kind of minute detailed work. There is a lot of really good YouTuber showing very minute detailing job, and they're really good actually, but I don't really like to show that because it's up to you how you're going to stylize it, but it takes a hell of lot of time to do that kind of stuff. So normally I skip it because I'm lazy, as you already know, if you're a member or if you're old viewer. And now we're going to snap it out like that. It is so that we can just extend this part. So is the core root structure going to be followed through like that. And now in the top of the structure, we're going to do it like that. So there's going to be some support here. So you can extend the roof slightly, or another one step. So we're going to cover it up, not cover, the connect it up with these log, and now you can attach it like that. So it is quite easy process to do. So like that, we're going to go for the whole structure, so it actually looks like that. And we're going to do some decoration later on, but not right now. We're going to do some landscaping actually, and some structural work here and there, as you can see here. So this is the final, not the final, it is the same final version. So it is work in progress. There is a road going to be laid outside. There is going to be a secondary video for that. So this is a semi-completed structure. It looks okay. So I'm going to put some details on it to make it slightly better looking. Other than that, there is some lights, some small structures here and there, and nothing else. This is the main structural shape that's going to be presented here. It looks okay. It's not revolutionary. It is okay shaped structure, because normally I do structure without thinking about the material what I actually using. But for this particular building, for this particular series, actually I'm going to strictly use those biospecific material. So for this video, I'm only using woods like fine woods, fine wood, normal wood, and core wood. Nothing else, no metal, nothing else. Only some fire torch. Those are used. and other than that there is no metal work anywhere in the game. And when I am going to do the Iron Age structure, it is going to be a stone structure, but it's stone structure plus wooden structure, but it's not going to use any kind of thing like a black metal or something like that. It's going to only be the iron and silver. So there's that. And that's the way I actually plan to do this series. So it is going to get a progression, not some random house in random location. It's going to be progressing towards the Ashland, and in future if we get the north, the whatever north it is, then we're going to make another part, because I'm going to save that. You can see it's a long process to do all these small things here and there. That is the main reason I don't like to show all the processing thing, all the thing. These are normally I lift a lot of these kind of structural or structure, and normally left it to rot, but it's actually base what I'm working on for a long time, so that's why I'm trying to decorate it slightly better than other part of the video or other videos. So we're going to slightly decorated version of the roof. It's not bad, but it's not that good also. It is not going to be any it is slightly snapping point is slightly off. And now I think we can also extend this part here, look at more futuristic. It looks nice actually. So this is a structure and this is the final structure. So this is from a Medows standpoint. We enter the building and here is a small place where we can just shoot out, or we can see the outside actually. If there is a raid, we can just go there and shoot. And this is a storage area. After the storage area, one side is a workbench, one side is a what is that? The black furnace, sorry. And there is a portal, some beds, and there is a fire station. Oh, not fire station, the cooking station. And there is those different boxes containing different kind of foods and here and that. And these are the weapons well currently used, or slightly older weapons. The first floor is quite empty. It is laid for future items or some portals or something like that. You can put some crafting bench here, or you can just make a big sleeping quarter here. As you can see here, this balcony is quite good, because if there is any kind of raid, you can just go there and shoot them up. There is a very nice film by the same name. So these are the area where the honey produced, a lot of honey, and these are the oats and the coal. And I put coal here, metal here, oats here, and go to the pig house, pig den. So this is the farm, and There is some workbench here and there, and these are pig that actually use this particular dock, this one, to bring those copper ore. That is the final view, and just enjoy. If you like this kind of video, please tell us in comment section, and if you wish to see something else, also tell us, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and enjoy the rest of the video.